Okay, so for the triple DCOEs, as you already know if you're watching this, you can't run the stock fuel pump, or you can, but you're gonna have problems with flow rate. So this one right here is what I'm running. It's the Edelbrock 17303. It flows. It's meant for running carbureted systems like that. Like I said, you should already know this. If not, look into it. If you're doing triple DCOEs, you're gonna need that. The problem is the mounting points do not line up with the stock bracket. But what you can do is get some bar steel. That's what I got here, and I just fabbed up like an intermediate bracket, and I'll show you everything that you need for it. So this is what we got for the for the metal. So if you are one of those people that needs to see exactly what you need to buy, this is everything for you right here, and I'll show you each one individually. Otherwise, you can figure it out on your own how to do it. It's not hard. But bear in mind, this is pretty hard. So you're going to need some cobalt drill bits to get through it. And for this one, I'm using M6 bolts. So the 1/4 inch drill bit here will work for that. And then I'm using this, it's like a vinyl. I couldn't find a good plate of actual rubber. So I cut it to size, and it comes with ribs along the edge. A pair of scissors will cut right through it. But the reason that I have this is so these pumps are very loud. So I don't want metal on metal, and I don't want the pump transferring directly into this metal plate. So this lines up with these holes on front and back because I'm not taking the old bracket out. I'm screwing this into the old bracket and then screwing my pump into this. And I'll show you how exactly that goes together. So right here, I'm using the nylon nuts, but I'm also going to be using some blue thread locker just to make sure it doesn't come loose, because that would be a bad day. And then I have this one. So I have one flathead. That's all I needed. And I'll show you why. And then I have 2 of these flange bolts. So what you're going to do is you're going to drill. So all you have to do is hold this plate up to your old mount and use a Sharpie and mark your holes. That'll be these 2 right here. So the first and second are the holes that are going to go into the bracket. This one and this one are going to go into the fuel pump. So for this middle one, since the fuel pump's going to be setting on top, you're going to have to chamfer this middle hole here, so that way your flathead sits nice and flush up against that. And then you'll put this over the top of that, and this one's going to screw into your old bracket, right? So you're going to have this mounted up, bam, screw it on your old bracket. You're going to have one on either side of this, one in between the old bracket, the new bracket, and then you're going to put one on top of this, but over the screw. And then you're going to use one of these flange bolts to go through the vinyl on both sides with the pump on top, all right? I don't feel like dealing with the vinyl right now because that's a pain in the ass for me. But you're going to have this in your old, that's going to be in your old one, right? Sorry guys, I only have 2 hands. So it's going to be in, attached to your old bracket. This is going to go on top. You're going to have your new, once again, 2 hands. There you go. So I have the flanged bolt so it can distribute more evenly over here and I don't have to have a washer. And this flanged bolt will be able to bite into that plastic a little bit and give me some good purchase. And then the bottom one will go right here. So it's going to look like this. On the back side, this top one is going through the pump, through your new bracket, and through your old bracket. The middle one is only going through the new bracket and the old bracket to join them together. The bottom one is only going through the pump and the new bracket because the old bracket stops just above this. So if you do it this way, it'll be a pretty easy way of getting this mounted up without having to drill in to your vehicle any new holes. I personally don't want to put new holes in my vintage vehicles. So I haven't seen anyone talk about, you know, how to get these fitted because I have seen a lot of other people do the triple DCOEs on the 280ZXs, but I haven't seen anyone talk about how to install this fuel pump aside from just drilling holes into your car, which I'm really, like I said, not a huge fan of. So that's really it, man. Those are all the part numbers. You can pause the video and look. I'll go through all of them again for you real quick. So that way, if you need to pull the part numbers off here to see what it is that you need to buy, so that way you have one quick, easy trip to Home Depot. That's where I got all of this from. Then, you know, it'll make your life a little bit easier. You don't have to go through trial and error like I did. All right, thanks guys. Later.